We're on.
We're on. All right. Hey, by the way, this is the first time I ever have a live person, a breathing person in the building with me, man. So let's do this one more time. Start from the top, just for my.
That's right.
Just for my little video that I got to do on YouTube. So here we go. Ready? All right, here we go.
So.
Not Your Average Radio, big homie Monski, mixbosses.com. I got a special guest, Miss B805. Say what's up.
What's up, everybody? This is Barbara Sanchez, aka Miss B.
That's what's up. Oh shit, I turned it off. Anyways, I'm telling you, I'm out of my elements. I'm all fucked up. But it's cool, man. This is really dope. Thank you very much for coming to my Not Your Average studio.
Oh my God, no, thank you for having me. I feel so blessed tonight. You know what I mean? Like, this is a special moment.
Oh, it is a very special moment. Not only is this, a special moment, but I'm popping my cherry. I am. This is the first time I do a live interview. So this is what's up. You gotta progress. You gotta keep growing. So I feel really special that. Real special. That was really gay. But anyways, you know what I mean.
That was actually really cool.
Oh, okay.
That was actually really cool.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Let's rewind that and then take it, and say real cool.
We got people approving. We got like 50 people in here, and they're all saying it was cool. So that's what's up. Again, so I have Miss B right here. So how you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. Thank you for asking.
Yeah. How's that margarita that I blended up for you?
You know what? It's awesome, man. I'm already feeling it.
That's how we do right here. Not Your Average Radio.
Yeah,
we just started the interview, and she's already feeling good. That's how it is.
Yeah. Woo.
And also shout out to Kid Passion, man. We got Kid Passion here as well, so shout out to her.
Shout out to Kid Passion.
Yeah, she's here in the building too. And
shout outs to my girl.
And the homie's here too.
And
and the homie is here too.
The homie
That's
David.
What's up. The homie David is in the building, man. All right, so I like to start the interview again, just warming it up like that. And also I like to talk about how I came across you. I don't want to say how we first met because this is the first time us meeting in person on the interview. But actually shout out to Young Quicks. He was posting I forgot what he posted.
He posted his video for
Against All Odds or something. And that's when he was gonna come out with Brandon Rios and stuff like that.
Yeah, on HBO.
On HBO, yeah. And that's when I came across Wix and then not Wix. Yeah, Quicks.
Yeah.
Quicks. I have another artist named Wix.
Oh, yeah. We all get confused with the names. I mean,
so anyways,
you're
Young
all
Quicks.
too crazy for all these names, by the way.
Yeah, I got Little Ray, I got Baby Ray, I got Quicks, I got Wix, I got
WizKid. I mean, all these people is like, come on, people.
Come on. Come something original like Monski or like Miss B or something.
Miss B, you know what I mean? Keep it simple,
There it is. So that's why I came across her. I believe I hit her up like, hey, like, what do you do? I see that she does publicity. I saw her on like some red carpet events. I'm like, that's pretty dope. I mean, that's something, like, you always want to network, always want to, work with each other. So I was like, hey, maybe we can help each other out or whatever. So she's been really cool. We've been, we can stay in contact here and there, but to do this is really cool, man. So I really appreciate you coming through and actually meeting you in person. Is really cool.
I know. It's awesome. I mean, thank you for having me. I mean, this is great for me. I mean, it's always good to come and and show love to everybody that shows me love. I got to show it right back because definitely, there's always people in the industry that are going to be shady and ungrateful to you, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, as long as you have each other's back and then you go back and show love, you know what I mean? That's what it counts. That's what, that's
right.
What, yeah, that's
definitely.
What, that's a blessing.
I believe the same thing. Some people, are ungrateful, like you said, take advantage of the situation and, they come and go, but, you got to stick with the people that really support you. So that's dope.
Exactly.
I really appreciate that though.
Oh, yeah, not a problem.
So my question is, I did a little background on you. You had to do background on you.
Oh, man.
I see that you posted
my criminal record.
Criminal record. By the way, she has a couple felonies, but so I'm kind of scared.
Killed someone in 97.
That's why I have Kid Passion here. Kid Passion in the house as my bodyguard. And so yes, I did a little background thing. I see that you're a publicist. Again, I do radio. So I know artists, I know radio stuff, but I really don't know when it comes to like actors and like the movie business and publicists stuff like that. So let us know a little bit about what you do.
Well, a little bit of what I do is basically I give clients exposure. Basically, on this industry is really hard, to break through as it is, as an independent artist, whatever it is that you're doing as an actor. And I feel that, it's crucial when it comes to media exposure and when you go to red carpet interviews and then when you do radio interviews and things like that, you know what I mean? That's what I feel is very important. So that's basically what I do is I give clients the exposure to get to the next level. Okay. So if you're an independent artist, I pretty much get you started to get you exposure with mainstream people like LA, clubs, Hollywood. I just basically put you on and have you do things that you're not normally doing in your local area, so to speak.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I always go out of my element, and I always try to, make the artist go farther than what he's doing right now, basically.
Oh, that's dope. And a little bit that we were talking about behind the mic, off the mic. You've been doing this for 10 years.
Yes.
You've been doing it for 10 years. My question to you is, how do you, okay, so obviously you're trying to expose artists, with your connections.
Right.
How do you get those connections? How did you go about meeting radio people? You know, and keep it simple.
Right. I know. I was like, I was about to go into like a 30-minute story.
Minutes. Yeah, there's one time I was hiding in the closet and I popped out on this guy. What the hell?
One time in band camp. So basically, you know, it goes, like I said, I mean, it's such a small industry. You know what I mean? You get to know all these people. You get to meet all these wonderful people. The guy that got me started into doing this is Adam Santana, actually. I started doing fashion, you know, fashion shows and things like that. And then people are like, oh my God, you know, you got this gift. You just connect people to other people and then you start networking with people and then you get them to work together. You know what I mean?
Right, of course.
So I started meeting all kinds of radio people, you know, celebrities, actors, rappers, you name it. I started meeting everybody pretty much. And then the next thing you know, it led to another thing, and then another thing led to another, and then I'm here now. I just met all these wonderful people, and then you kind of build relationships. That's what you do in this business. You know what I mean? You keep that relationship going. And even though people don't see me for a while, like I go like low-key, or, you know, I don't really go to events as much. Sometimes I don't, but you know that I still work behind the scenes. You know what I mean? I still keep in touch with people, like with my actor people, my actor friends, you know, my rappers, my everybody, you know, I just keep on in touch with everybody pretty much. That's what I do.
Okay, sounds good. Sounds good.
That's what I pretty much do.
Yeah, and like you were saying, now you're here, and I really wanted to say, I don't want to interrupt you, but I'm like, now you made it. Now you made it to Not Your Average Radio. I understand. You know, it's okay.
It's a big deal, right?
It's a big deal. At least you made it to this awesome studio we got going on.
Right, exactly. I know. It's always a blessing. You know what I mean?
That's
you always gotta be thankful for every opportunity you get, and I really, really thank you for having me. You know what I mean?
No, of course, thank you. And me too. You know, again, this is our first live interview. This is the first time I meet you in person, so this is the first time I have breathing people inside in my studio. So don't ask what's opposed to non-breathing people. That's a whole other story right here. Not Chat Radio. You know how we do, man.
Exactly.
But you brought us a track. I don't know if you want to drop that yet. I don't know if we want to do shout outs. I got a couple more questions, but I don't want to just like boom, boom, boom. You know, we got to keep it.
Right.
We keep it. You know, we keep it interesting a little bit.
Yeah, definitely.
A little variety.
Let's do the track so people can hear it. Actually, I'm bringing the exclusive to you.
Hey,
know?
you gotta say, that's right. I totally forgot.
Yeah.
You got to say exactly what you said off the air. It sounded really cool.
Oh man, I gotta get in trouble. You want to get me in trouble?
Yes. Okay, fine. Don't say it. Because it was really cool.
You know what? No, I'm gonna say it because he actually deserves it. Actually, Damien. You know, like shout outs to my boy Damien, the Mr. Young. You know what I mean? He's one of my boys and stuff, and I love him to death. But I gotta bring you the track first. You know what I mean? Because you brought me in, so I gotta give this.
She brought a gift. Yeah, that's what's up. Man. Hey, that's how we do it. You know what I mean? Like when you invite someone to your house, they usually bring like a pie, like like
food and stuff.
Yeah, it's a food. Yeah,
I'm bringing you that track.
That's a track. When we do radio, when we do when we do stuff like that, then you bring a track.
Yeah.
I like it. That's how we do it right here, man. Okay, so go ahead. I know the ID is kind of messy on it because we just downloaded it right now when she got here, and just introduce it, let them know who it's by, and then we'll drop it right here on Not Your Average Radio.
So this is one of my future clients. His name is Lamak. He actually has that is called Get Out My Way. And it's real cool because the concept real quick is about, telling the haters basically, get out my way if you're not going to let me do my thing. You know what I mean? So I like it. And this is a cool ass track. So I hope you guys enjoy it. It's going to be pretty good.
I ain't trying to be a hero, but tonight I feel like Superman. Get out my way. Nothing here for you to say.
It's how we do it right here. Not Your Average Radio. Big homie Monski. Oh shit, I forgot that I gotta turn on her mic, huh? That's really selfish of me.
Yeah.
All right, we're good.
I feel so neglected now.
Right. Anyways, man. Okay, one more time. Tell everybody, who was that? What was the track's name?
That was Lamak, and the name of the track is Get Out My Way.
Get out my way. That's how we do right here on Not Your Average Radio. Get out of our way because we're coming. Either you come with us or get out of the way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's how we do it.
I try to act gangster sometimes.
I know that's
we're like, yeah. You know, I'm from Moore Park.
Moore Park.
Moore Park. Yeah, you guys heard of Compton. Moore Park's worse.
Yeah, exactly.
You
don't play around here,
You don't play around here. Like I told Miss B, I was like, hey, Miss B, you know, she's like, we're just talking about this right now. I was like, all right, we're gonna do your interview. You know, just call me. Here's my number. Call me. She's like, what? She's not gonna go to your, you know, I'm gonna go to your studio. I'm like, okay. But I'll be honest, she's kind of afraid to be here because it is Moore Park. So
yeah,
you guys make it safely. Everything's
you know,
good.
I gotta come strapped tonight. You know what I mean? I was like, oh my God, like, what do I gotta do?
Yeah, Moore Park and strap doesn't really go together.
Just kidding. Yeah, exactly. Well, you know, if you go to Oxnard, which one's worse?
Yeah, I think Oxnard's a little worse than Moore Park. Like Colonia.
Yeah, exactly.
Colonia.
Yeah, you know.
Anyways, we're totally getting into some 805 conversation right here. I know you guys are from LA. 805. You guys are probably 805 in the house.
805
Sorry.
in the house.
We're broadcasting from the 805, but we're doing this worldwide right here, not Travis Radio. I like that. Anyways.
Right.
Sorry, I'm gonna coin that real quick. So that's what's up. Thank you so much for bringing that track right here, man. We got to get the homie Lamock on Not Travis Radio. You know, since we premiered his track. Shout out to the homie, and I'm gonna look him up right now. We follow him and make some things happen.
Please do, because we're gonna be working together. So you know, that's definitely that's a must. You need to follow him.
That's
now,
cool.
Actually.
Now. Oh shit. Hold on.
Get on your phone and follow him now.
Let's pause this real quick. But okay, so honestly, I thought you kind of work with actors and stuff like that.
You
do, but only actors. But you do artists, hip hop artists, rappers, everything.
Yeah. I pretty much.
So whoever needs to be, whoever needs publicity,
right?
You'll do it.
Well, not whoever, you know, precisely like not like that, but I'm saying like if you give me the tools to work with, I'll definitely look you up, and you know, if you have a strong social media following, then I'll be, you know, more than happy to help you out. Because you got to give me the tools too. This is what clients don't get. Like they come at you, or like I get Instagram messages like crazy. They're like, oh yeah, I got this going, I got that going. And I'm like, okay, cool, you know, let's work or whatever. And then they send me their stuff and it's like, oh my God, like not to be mean, but I'm just like, oh, you still got a lot of work to do, you know?
You're like, I'm here to help you, not create you.
Exactly.
Right.
Like I'm not a miracle worker, you know what I mean?
Right, I understand.
Not to be mean, but that's just how it is, you know?
Of course. And I get that same thing too on the radio. You know, you get the artists that, you know, been doing it for a while. You can tell. You got the artist that recorded it like in the trunk. And I was like, you're like, man, the basement. Yeah. And don't get me wrong. I'm no one to talk because I got my little natural setup here. But you know, you can just, if you can't tell that, you know, I'm in the janitor closet right now, then it's okay. But if you can tell you're in the toilet and you're broadcasting and you're recording your music, then you have a problem. So
exactly.
Yeah, definitely come at us. We like to help whoever, you know, publicists, you know, Not Your Average Radio, but at least have a base, have a foundation to work with.
Definitely. Yeah, exactly. Give me something to work with, and I'll definitely. Actually, one of the artists that I'm going to be working with, his name is Rob Wright. I don't know if you heard of him. He's from the 805 too. He's a singer. He's an R&B like kind of singer.
Right.
So I'm kind of excited to work with him too. You know what I mean? Because he has a great voice. He has a great personality, and I mean, you know, he is really marketable. You know. So,
right. Okay.
Yeah, that's what counts at the end of the day. So everybody that's trying to send me work on Instagram, make sure that you know you have a strong social media following, that you got your stuff together. Basically, you know what I mean? Don't send me, you know, just pictures and selfies and you know.
Oh man, that doesn't work. That's what I sent you and it worked. I was like, hey, look at this. This is Monski.
Well, only yours. You know, you're the exception here.
Oh wow, there you go.
I can work with that. So yeah.
There you go. That's what's up. All right. So what are you working on right now? Like where can we see MissB at right now? What are you doing? Are you behind the scenes or you're promoting something right now?
I'm actually doing publicity for David Fernandez Jr. He's one of my clients. He's an actor. You might know him by Spooky on End Watch. So he basically, he just got done filming a movie too with Eva Longoria. Shoot, I can't remember the name of the movie, but he just got done filming the movie. So basically, we're gonna go to the movie premiere of NWA. So with Universal, and the movie that he just got done filming is with Universal Pictures too. So we're really excited to go to that. And then also you might see me on every red carpet event in LA because now I connected with the MV7 group, which is a big publicity company in LA. So I partnering up with them. You know, we're gonna see what we can work with. Yeah, definitely. We're going to hit up a lot of events. Shout out Shauna from the MV7 group, and then Miss Didi. Miss Didi is a big promoter in LA too. So she throws a lot of crazy events and a lot of cool events. Yeah, definitely. Like we were just with Russell Simmons and
right. I did see that.
Yeah, from VH1. So yeah. And I work with a lot of people from VH1 too. Shout outs to Reggie, by the way. He is my homie, and LA Buck, that's his manager from Knockout Entertainment. You know what I mean? So those are my people right there. Yeah.
That's dope. Hey, right here on Not Your Average Radio, we're connecting with the right people, man. That's what I'm saying. So you don't work for a company. You're kind kind of like yourself and you just network with these companies, or do you have a company?
I actually have my company now. I just started.
Okay.
I was doing a lot of freelance work.
Freelancing, that was the word I was trying to.
Yeah, exactly.
I was like, what's that word? You got it.
See, that's what I'm here for. So I was doing a lot of freelancing, you know what I mean? David Fernandez Jr. is actually the one that pushed me into getting my stuff together, you know what I mean?
Right.
Shout outs to David. He's amazing. He actually believed in me, you know? He's like, hey, you got what it takes to do this, man. Like, you just get your stuff together, get your, you know, your website, get your stuff together already, because you got the connections, you know what I mean? You got the tools, basically. You just got to put them in the work, you know? So that's what I'm working on right now. Yeah. And the name of my company is actually Stars PR. So that's, yeah.
Stars PR. Make sure you look that up. Hey, we got to get a star in here, man, because I've done radio. I've done hip hop artists. I've done radio personalities. I've done Gaviota Tequila. So like, you know, like
those are my people. Like, shout out to 7%er, by the way.
Oh yeah, the 7%ers.
Yeah.
You know, I interviewed them, so now I need an actor.
Right, yeah.
I'm building up my resume here on who I've interviewed.
We'll get you David Fernandez Jr. to come in. I'm sure he'll be more than happy to talk to you.
There you go. See, that's how we do right here on Not Chavez Radio. That's what's up.
Yeah, definitely.
And okay, so I got one last question for you.
Sure.
What are you working? Okay, so this is what you're working on now. What do you see yourself in the future? You know, so far you've been doing this for 10 years.
Right.
Obviously you're doing very well. You're doing red carpet events. You're hooked up with a lot of well-connected people.
Right.
And so what do you see yourself doing within the next year? What do you want to be at?
Well, where I want to be at is definitely have my own company where, you know, like I already have my own company, but I mean, have the staff to work with, definitely to grow my company more, to have more people under my my wing, so to speak, and then definitely have more clients, because right now it's a blessing. You know, a lot of people are hitting me up for stuff. Like I'm kind of, I wouldn't stay limited, but I'm kind of like picky, you know, like kind of like selective about who I work with, because of the fact that I have so many things going on and you never know who, you know, who's coming at you with the right things. You know what I mean?
Right, of course.
Yeah. So definitely I see myself as a big corporation, you know, as something that is going to be, that's going to stand out and it's going to be there for a very long time.
Sounds good. That's what's up. Hey, so we gotta stay connected. Hey, make sure we're definitely going to stay connected here with Miss B 805 and in her activities. We definitely got to get an actor right here. I'm excited about that.
Yeah, definitely. And one thing I wanted to say too is that, you know, you see a lot of rappers, a lot of actors and things like that on interviews, but you never see really the publicist, you know what I mean?
Right, definitely.
And that's what differentiates me from everybody else, because I'm like, I try to separate myself from everybody else to the point where I'm like, okay, I'm not only doing this because of the publicity purposes. I'm doing this because I also want to be a household name. You know what I mean? And it's not so much that I want to be famous, is that I want to have the success for people to see, inspire people.
Right, definitely.
Inspire a younger generation. You know what I mean? Like little girls nowadays are getting pregnant on MTV, you know?
There you go.
I definitely want to set a standard where girls are able to see, hey, she did it, I can do it. You know what
definitely.
I mean? So,
and not using sex as
exactly.
or your body
or sleeping
to do
around
it.
with people in the industry. You know what I mean?
Course.
You don't got to do that. You do not have to do that in order for you to be successful in this industry, and I'm proof of that. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
I haven't slept with anybody in the industry, and you know, it's just everything that I've done has been because I work hard for it.
That's good. Yeah, I like this, man. If you guys were tuned in last 2 weeks ago, I just added it to my YouTube channel. Miss Elinette was talking about that too. You know what I mean? It's exactly that. And me too. Like I have a son. I don't have a daughter, but the bullshit that you see with the Kardashians and this and this and that. And like the other day I was going crazy on the air. I was like, man, these kids don't have real role models. You know what I mean? So I'm glad I'm connecting with these type of people. You know what I mean? If you were successful, but you're just like, hey, you know, go get your boobs done, get your butt done. I'm like, you know what I mean? But you guys are talking this way, then that's why I want to mess with people that are, you know, trying to do it real. You know what I mean? Not like I call them fake celebrities, because what do they do?
Yeah, exactly.
They're just fake.
I mean, yeah, exactly. They're just fake, you know. And the industry is very hard. You know what I mean? It's very hard as it is, because they put you on the spot. They look at your body. They make you insecure. You know what I mean?
Of course.
And that's what little girls nowadays are getting all these surgeries, and they're getting all these cosmetic surgeries on. And I feel it's important for me to let them know that you don't have to do that. You know what I mean?
Right, of course.
You just don't have to go through that. You know.
And they're trying to look at my thing. I went on a little rant. It was the Kylie Jenner challenge when they were sucking on the shot glasses to make their lips full, and then she goes, "Oh wait, these are not my real lips, like plumpers." I'm like, so they're trying to look like something that the people don't even look like.
Exactly, and somebody died off of that too.
Oh,
somebody
really?
died. Yeah, somebody died.
Oh, there you go. See,
that's
so
what I'm saying.
Just be you. Just be you.
Just be you. You know, be yourself, and you always got something in you. You know what I mean? You just gotta find it. Gotta find the right people, and that's why I feel it's very important to surround yourself with the right people.
Of course.
At the right places and the right situations, because of the fact that if you do good, it's gonna come back to you. You know what I mean? Karma is everything, you know? So that's why I like to help people.
Yeah, sounds good. So I know you were saying, let's see how much time we got. I know you were saying that you want to give shout outs.
Yeah.
So let's do the shout outs.
Let's do those.
She got the phone ready. She's ready to go.
So, all right. So the first one actually goes like, if I'm giving awards, the first award goes
Drum roll.
my boy Adam Santana from Adam's World. You know, he inspired me to do what I'm doing now. So shout outs to Adam. My boy Eric Sully from Easy Way Broadcasting. You know, he got me started into doing PR. He's the one that told me you have a gift and use it, you know. So shout outs to him. My boy, my client actually, David Fernandez Jr. So he's an actor. You might have seen him in movies, like I said, in No Watch as Spooky. So shout outs to David. My girl Daisy, you know, she's an aspiring rapper too. She goes by Lashes, so that's her stage name. So shout outs to her. Miss Boss Lady. To Damien DeMissa Young. He's crazy as heck. I love him to death, but you know, sometimes I want to kill him. Yeah, I said that, Damien. Yeah, you heard me.
Oh, wow. I told you she was gangster.
Yeah. He knows why, though. To my boy LA Bug from Knockout Entertainment, of course, Reggie, Wanji, Leilani. Leilani is, she works for, Sauvage. That's a company that's a fashion company, but she's also the VP of radio. You know, she's the one that makes things happen on radio. So shout outs to Leilani. To my boy Omar Benson Miller, which has a radio show on HBO that is called Ballers. I don't know if you guys seen that, but he's in there. So shout outs to Omar Benson Miller. My girl Diana Weeby, I haven't heard from her in a while, but you know, shout outs to her too, because she helped me out a lot. She's now with 92.3 The Beat, and she's a radio host. Santiago from 92.7 The Beat and in Vegas, so shout outs to him too. There's some people on Instagram, Jay Unlimited, which is King James. He's always showing me love. Thank you so much for that. Let me see who else. I have so many people. Let's see here. Sorry guys, I'm trying to like mention everybody and it's kind of hard. Let's see here. Oh yeah, to my boy JC Makeup Master. How can I forget about him? He's the one that does my makeup. So you guys follow him please on Instagram, JC Makeup Master. And then also, let's see here. 7%er, of course. How can I forget about my boy?
Of course. Everybody. Shout out to everybody. For real.
Yeah, exactly. And everybody that supports me on Instagram, man. I've been getting much support is not even funny. Wow. It's just been a blessing, you know? So shout outs to my family on Instagram. Thank you so much.
Yeah, and when you've been doing it for 10 years, I'm sure it's hard to keep track of everybody you got to give shout outs to.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I'm sure I forgot someone, so they're going to get mad at me.
Hey, blame her mind and her experience of being 10 years in the game, you know,
exactly.
not her heart. 'Cause I know she wants to do it. I've only been doing this for about a year and a half, so yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
So my list is a lot shorter. So I'm just like, hey, shout out to you 3 people. Thank you so much. I'm kidding. They're going to be like, oh, this guy's a dick.
Remember MySpace? The type 8 or whatever?
Oh, yeah. The top 8. It went to 15 and it went to like 30.
It went to
and
30
like,
and they got out of control.
Yeah, and it's like, oh, you might as well just add all your friends on the top. It's crazy. Top 500.
Exactly.
Like, what the hell?
500 and stuff. Yeah.
That's what's up. How you doing? You're good?
Yeah. I'm good. I mean, if you have any other questions, you can. Yeah.
Actually, those are my basic questions.
Yeah. Cool. Okay. We're good.
We definitely have to get the homie, the actor on Not Your Average Radio.
Yes, definitely.
Got to do that.
Yes.
And again, I appreciate you tuning in. Your phone may not. Maybe someone's like, hey,
someone's
like,
forgot about me.
Someone's like, hey, you forgot about me.
Forgot about me here.
We gotta get those last minute shout outs. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. I know the last minute shout outs and stuff. Yeah, no, but I mean, thank you so much for having me.
Of course, thank you.
It was a pleasure, and it's always good to be the first, you know what I mean? I hit it first.
She did it first. So
I gotta do Reggie. Wow. I hit it first.
Wow. That's what's up. That's Not Your Average interview right there. Exactly.
Right.
Hey, this is gonna be posted on YouTube. So like 10 years from now, when I'm interviewing the president of the United States, you're like, hey, I hit that shit first.
I hit that first. Shit, I was the first one in the live and direct
in his Not Your Average studio.
Exactly.
That's what's up, man. Again, thank you so much for taking time to come over to the gangster land of Moore Park.
Thank you so much. Love. It was so much fun, though. Thank you so much. I feel like God. Time went by fast. Like I'm like, geez,
it goes really fast.
It goes by fast. Yeah.
Let's see what else. But yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Just follow me on Instagram.
Thank you. Yes.
Follow me on Instagram.
You gotta get her information.
Follow me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Everything is MissB805. You know, I made it simple for you guys, so that way you guys can follow me, and Snapchat too, MissB805. So, yeah.
Yeah, I hate Snapchat. I forget to.
Yeah, why?
I forget to post it, and I just started using it, and I'm all right. I got the hang of this, and then they update it. And
Oh,
I'm like,
I
really?
know. Oh my God. Yes. I hated that.
Yeah.
I know you're right because I stopped using it too.
Okay.
And I jumped back on and I was like, what the hell is it?
Yeah. Like, I don't know if it's just me, but to see someone's snaps, you get to like hold it.
Yes, you
right?
have to hold it.
And so
Yeah.
now you just tap
It's
it
annoying
in place.
though.
But now you can just tap it into place by itself. But I
Oh.
didn't know that. I'm just like holding it and it's not working. I'm like shaking my phone. Yes.
Because if I let go of it, it stops.
No.
Like,
what? Let me
really?
show you.
Okay,
we're gonna do a live
let's do
demonstration.
a little
right here.
experiment on
This is not
Snapchat
your
here.
average radio.
All right, let me Snapchat
Watch.
something real quick. Okay.
I'll just show you somebody's Snapchat. All right. Okay. So tap it and it just plays by itself.
What?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. What?
And then just go like that to click the things.
See, people, you learn something every day. Okay. Yeah.
Not your average radio.
Snapchat. Yeah.
Snapchat. Don't like, hate it. Yeah, so I was like this, and I was like, look, it's not playing, you stupid thing, stop playing. And then it says right here, tap to view. It even gives you instructions.
That is hilarious.
That's stupid.
Yeah, exactly.
I kind of ran on a rant the other day on Snapchat. I hate you, Snapchat. I barely get used to you.
We really hate you, but we really need you, so
yeah,
we
but
love
we're still
you.
using
It's
you,
a
right?
love-hate relationship, okay? I just want you to know.
He's over there in the cut. Yeah. All right, cool. That just happened.
Right? We just went on a rant about
Snapchat, how much we love to hate it and hate to love it.
Right.
That's what's up. Hey, everybody's on it, so we got to be on it too. You know what I mean? If you're serious about your grind, unfortunately, you have to sometimes use stuff you don't like to say communication.
Yeah.
Contact. Communication with people.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know what I'm saying. I think I need another beer. I'm like sober.
We really need a drink up in here.
Yeah, we need a drink.
Exactly.
Bartender.
Oh, and I'm sorry. And any potential clients, just email me. My email is on my Instagram. So make sure that you send me your bios, your websites, press kits, any social media that you have. I mean, that always helps.
Is there a limit? Like, there has to be a minimum of how many followers you have. You have to have 1,000 followers, or just like it just depends on like everything.
It kind of helps though if you have more than 5,000. Honestly, like if you have 10K, it kind of helps out because like just it gives you that Instagram presence. So yeah. But I mean, if your stuff is decent, even if you're at like 2,000 or something, then I still I'll still look at it.
Oh, okay, cool. That's good because you have people that are just coming up and they have quality stuff. I hope that you have 4,999.5 and no, you don't meet the requirement. You don't qualify. You don't qualify to fuck with MissB. Yeah, that's what's up. See, she's a stickler.
Yeah,
that's what's
exactly.
up. But I do understand too, when you're building a brand as myself as Not Your Average Radio, you don't want to just, you have to be careful what you put on the air or what you put your name behind. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because you do have those people, like, again, you sound like you recorded your stuff in the trunk of your car and with the muffler going on in the tens bumping and like, come on, man. Like you just, you have to have pride in what you're trying to build.
Yeah, exactly. So have pride in your craft. So.
Yeah, and we're here to help you out from there on.
Yeah, definitely. So any interviews that you guys want to do, let me know and I'll put you through. I'll put you on.
Should put you on. So now anybody wants to do Not Your Average Radio, you have to talk to MissB to get to the Monski.
That's what's up. Yeah, the middleman here.
She's the middleman. She has the exclusive contract of interviews on Not Your Average Radio. So
there you go. I might have to have you sign a non-disclosure though.
Oh shit!
Just like,
I'm just kidding. I'm like, hey, damn. She's like straight to business.
Give me my contract, please. I got it right here.
She's like, I'm glad you mentioned that. I have the contract right here. Like, what the hell?
I'm glad that we're talking business now.
That's what's up. All right, that's good to go, man. Let's get into some music. We need some music because we've been talking for a while.
Let's do that.
And again, hit her up. You guys want, if you guys are serious about what you guys do, she'll help you guys out.
Yeah, definitely.
MissB 805, man.
Yes,
that's what's up.
Sir. Thank you so much for having me. Everybody.
Thank you
again. Thank you so much, everyone, for listening. Have a wonderful night.
That's how we do it, man. Not Your Average Radio. Big homie Monski, mixbosses.com, MissB 805. That's what's up.
It's me, girl, together. It's me, girl, together. It's me, girl, together. It's me, girl, together. We ain't playing around, we on the grind now. Been starving too long, we gonna eat now. I put my heart in this music so I can't sleep now. I put my heart in this music so I can't stop now.
All right, man. Not Your Average Radio, Big homie Monski. We have a special guest still in the house. Hey, like I said, we got shut up.
I don't want to go anywhere.
She don't want to leave.
I don't want to leave.
I'm trying to throw her out the door and she's like clinging onto the edge. I was like, all right, what's up? But hey, again, shout outs. She has 10 years of experience. And, she remembers some people. So, hey, we can't forget the people, man. Let them know.
Exactly. Can't forget it. Yeah, I can't forget the people. Shout out to my girl, Leslie Ruth. She's another artist that I'm working with, and you'll be hearing about her pretty soon. We're working on getting her stuff together right now, but yeah, she has an amazing voice. And also, again, my client, JC, Makeup Master, you can follow him on Instagram, but he does, oh my God, he's the one that always dolls me up for all my events. He's the one that does my makeup. So it's like, girl, you can hit him up too on the back.
No, I was going to say, I need that. I didn't say for me.
I need that.
I was saying for me, for my red carpet event.
You can, for July 18, we can get you, I can get him to do your makeup.
all dolled up. That's what's up.
All dolled up. Yeah, exactly. So, shout outs to my boy, JC Makeup Master. He's awesome. I love him to death. And, I think that's pretty much everybody that I wanted to, come back and, and emphasize on.
Hey, stay tuned, because after this song, we'll be back with more shout outs.
With more shout outs after this. No, for real. So thank you so much for having me. And that's pretty much what I'm, shouting out tonight.
That's it. That's all you get.
That's all you get.
That's all you get. All right, that's what's up. Again, thank you, Miss B 805 for always jumping on, showing love all the time, and finally meeting you in person. It was really dope.
Yeah, definitely.
So make sure you stay tuned, man. We definitely got more things coming with Miss B. We already have by the way, she's gonna be at We the West on Friday.
Yeah, I'll be there for sure.
She'll be there at We the West. I told her she needs to come through, check out the artists.
We the West.
We the West, and also July 18th, 7%ers Stevie Dub release party, album release party. She's gonna be there too, man. So
yeah, definitely.
So yeah,
I'll be there representing. Yeah.
I've been. How long have I known you? I know
about 6 months.
6 months?
Yeah.
Yeah, 6 months. Yeah, I've never met her before. I met her today, and in the next 2 weeks, I'm gonna see her over and over and over.
I know, right? It's like, oh my God, I'm tired of you already.
Hey, I can disappear for 6 more months.
I know, right?
All right, man. That's how we do it, man. It's not your average radio. Big homie Monski
and MissB 805.
MissB 805 in the house, man. That's what's up. All right, we'll be right back. Check it out.